Good evening, or good afternoon even, and welcome to another edition of Beer Dad's Beer Reviews with me, David the Beer Dad, back again to do another beer review. Going to hit one of the new Tesco beers that were released on Monday. I've done a few of them so far. Some have been okay, some have been really good, some have been average. I am going to do the Wildcard Brewery Raspberry and Chocolate Doughnut Stout. It says on the back here, rich dark stout with fresh raspberries. Ingredients are barley, wheat, oats, raspberries, cocoa nibs, hops and yeast. It says a natural hazy beer. It's 5.8%. Best before on this one is 30th of the 4th, 20. It says so there. £3 a can. And a nice little bit of can art as well on the front. I quite like that. It's quite nice. Don't get the reference to the triangle, but fair enough. Anyway, let's pop it off and see what we've got. I say 5.8. Should be reasonable. Let's see what we end up with. Okay, so there you go, beer in a glass. What is it? What have we got? We have got ourselves jet black looking beer. We've got a finger of dark tanned head, tightly compact bubbles, almost a Guinness-like head. It's going to disappear. So, looks good. Let's see what we can smell. Nice, chocolatey, bit of vanilla. There's just something like a donut there. It's like a cake, a sponge cakey. Okay, but it's not getting much raspberries, but I am getting a chocolate. And I say this vanilla. My head's all gone, so it now looks like it's just a straight up black sort of Coca-Cola, Pepsi type drink. Go for the carbon body. It's really light. Carbonation is non-existent. And that shouldn't be that this water as light as this. The stout should be have a little bit more body to it than what it's actually got. Well, let's go for a big taste anyway. Don't think it does stand out on this. There's a raspberry tartness at the end. It's not a massive tart, but it's there. But certainly raspberries. You get a little bit of sweet up front. Chocolate. A little bit of some of the malt does come through, but all in all, it's a little bit lackluster. It just needs to have a bit more weight behind it. It's just, for me, it's just too thin. It'll be a bit more chewy. But so the Trace chocolate comes through. You do get a bit of vanilla. Donut. Well, I don't know. There's a bit of touch of cakiness to it, I suppose. But there is a bitter raspberry tart at the back end, and that's not too bad. My only issue with it is it's too thin. It really is too thin. It's okay. It's not a great beer. It's not fantastic. Now, I've had issues with wildcard beers. If you look at some of the other 2 or 3 that I've done, I may have done 4. I think originally they did like a King of Hearts, a Jack of Diamonds, and all that. And they weren't that good. I sometimes wonder. I do sometimes wonder if when supermarkets get these breweries in, what are they tasting, who's tasting them, and what are they tasting, and what makes them think, oh yeah, that'll sell? Or is it just a case of we can get a shitload of this stuff in, it looks different, and it costs cheaper, we can, it'll cost us £2 a can, and we can sell it for £3 and make a decent margin on it. That's at the end of the day for supermarket. That's what it's about. It's not what they get in, it's the quality. It's where they can make the margin on it. So for me, this is not great. I suppose messing with the data, you had this. It's not hasn't got much taste to it. At least Andy right, they haven't got much taste to it. It is just all subtle flavours, and it's this raspberry thing at the end. But it does wash itself away, and it doesn't leave any kind of lingering aftertaste. I would like a bit more roasted malt on it. I'd like a bit more chocolate on it. I'd like a bit more body to it. So it says on the back that it's got oats and wheat in it. But it's too thin. It should be bolder than that. It should be chunkier than that. And it isn't. So there we go. Wildcard Brewery Raspberry Chocolate Doughnut Stout, £3 a can from Tesco. Do I like it? It's okay. Would I buy it again? No. It needs, excuse me, thickening up. It needs to be heavier. It needs to be more. It needs to be more velvety. Heavier, thicker. I would recommend it to friends. Well, if you've bought it, give it a go, see what you think. If you've had this, let me know what you think. Put a comment below, please. There'll be a link to the Wildcard Brewery also below. If you're watching for the first time, give me the thumbs up if you like the video, and subscribe, please. If you don't like the video, give me the thumbs down. Either way, put a comment in. This just doesn't hit the button for me. I thought it was going to be something special. Ah well, never mind. Back to the drawing board for this one, I think. See you on the next one. Hail the ale and happy drinking.